Anxiety, take it off of me. Somebody's watching me. It's my anxiety.
Hey everybody, it's Jen. Welcome back to another video, and I can't wait to read the comments after today's video, but today marks the start of something big again, and I have a lot to fill you in on. But for a second, excuse the way I look right now. I just crushed a 45-minute walk in the heat, and I have a limited time to get this video in before I log in for the day, but it's happening. I'm officially back on 75 hard, I know. And if you followed my journey, you probably remember that I gave it a go last September 2024. I made it 30 days and then I stopped. It wasn't a total failure in my mind, but I didn't finish. And so I regret not finishing, but I don't regret the decision to not finish, if that makes any sense. So right now, I'm calling it redemption time. I'm ready to do it again. I'm going to finish it. This isn't about me trying to, dwell on the past. It's about me wanting to move forward. I want to put in the work that, I put in a lot of work over the past 2 years. I've lost 90 pounds and, I've been on this emotional and physical roller coaster on a GLP-1. Like I started with Mounjaro. Now I'm on compounded Tirzepatide. I get it through Orderly. I know some people have asked. I've had a ton of highs and a ton of lows, but I've never given up. And each day I'm reminded that I am a student. I love to learn about my own health, my health journey. It should never look identical to anyone else's. And yes, I think you can learn and grow and experiment, but the most important thing is to do what works best for you. It's going to take some trial and error. And that's why over the past year, since I've started doing YouTube videos, I like to push out knowledge of what I've learned, what has and hasn't worked. But also I'm constantly trying to remind you all that it is your journey. And there are so many ways for you to get to that goal line, but we will all get there. So why now? Why am I jumping back into 75 hard again? After really not even a month ago, I said that it was not the right time, wasn't the right place. Everybody around me said no. Basically because I've already been doing the work. I was out walking the other day and I had this realization and I felt more like motivated than ever. I've spent the last 22 days fully immersed in, my Catch 75 challenge. And during that time, I noticed something important. Something that, made me realize that I was more ready than ever, maybe even more ready than I was back in September. But I've been doing 2 45-minute workouts for at least 4 days a week. And I've fallen in love with my early morning walks before I go to work or, the weekends. It grounds me, gives me peace. It energizes me for, the day ahead. And, I'm bringing in Dig Deeper as my strength training program that will hopefully take my fitness up a notch and just have somebody say, do this. I'm using, a healthy meal delivery service. They're local to me. I'm having my dinner sent to me. So it's like clean eating. It's realistic. It's sustainable for my busy schedule. And like all of these systems, they're already working in my favor. So I'm like, why not just push it a little bit harder? Why not try to just go all in? And so I'm starting it today. So right now I'm 167 pounds and 32% body fat. I'm proud of the work I've done, but I'm also kind of hungry for that next version of me. I don't know exactly what that will be. I've taken my progress photo first thing this morning on day 1. I picked out my first book, Outlive. But by the end of this challenge, I really want to have like clear goals. And I don't think I've ever really set goals for a challenge in a very long time. But right now I want to get down to 155 pounds. And I want to drop down to 27% body fat. So that's a 12-pound loss goal. But I really want to be more about that body composition. And I think the truth is that 75 hard really isn't about losing weight. It's really about gaining mental toughness. And when I did it before, less than a year ago, I underestimated how much it forces you to really level up your discipline. It's not like motivation. It's really, truly at its core discipline. Motivation can fade, but routines and structures and habits, those stick. And after doing Catch 75 for, I think it was 22 days, I'm craving for a little bit of a higher level of structure. I'm ready for something that stretches me, gives me like a funny out, like from temptations, like, sorry guys, I can't do that bowl of ice cream. I'm doing 75 hard. Just looking for that excuse. I don't really need it, but for those that are new, we know 75, you probably know the 75 hard rules, but it's 2 45 minutes workout daily, 3 hours apart, follow a diet, no cheat meals, no alcohol, shouldn't be a problem. Drink a gallon of water every day. I do that without even thinking. And then read 10 pages of a nonfiction personal development book. No audiobooks, that's fine. And take a daily progress photo. I took one when I started Catch 75, but I'll be taking one every day. It's simple rules, but it's really about consistency every single day for 75 days straight. No missed days, you miss, it's a reset. And so just so you know, I'm doing this July 9th, that's day one. That's gonna end September 22nd if I did the math correctly. I think the Catch 75 challenge that I created selfishly for myself reminded me that showing up daily is a real win. And like those that I think have started 75 soft, 75 medium, could be halfway through and decided to level up, but we should be always looking for just a way to just keep growing. And I always say that I am constantly trying to learn. I learn about my body, how food affects me, not overthinking it, but just like things that trigger me, what motivates me. And, that's what gives me confidence to just say, you know what, I'm going to restart. I'm going to restart 75 hard now. And I'm not really starting from scratch. I'm building off of a foundation I've already built with Catch 75. That movement is there. The structure is there. Mindset is sharper. And really, most importantly, I've removed, I think, roadblocks. There's like no major events right now when I looked at my calendar for the next couple weeks, so I have no excuses. And this time around, I think I have like things in my favor because I got my morning walks locked in and I love, love, love them. I have said before, dig deeper is my strength plan. It's gonna be tough, but at least I know what my schedule is. I got Jimmy's Famous or fresh meals being delivered to me for dinners, fit it perfectly into my budget. I'm using a lot of tools. Might be overwhelming to some, but I have them, I'm using them. I have my Hume Health Body Pod to track my progress. Not just the pounds, fat loss, muscle retention, those are what I'm honing in on. And I'm gonna break out everything from Lumen. I got my Apple Watch, I got this new Hume Health Band. More to come on that. I just literally got it and I'm testing it out. And then, as you saw in my last video, I had that massage gun for Brad and Bob. Oh, I'm gonna need that for 2 workouts a day. So I just don't wanna hurt myself and I wanna be smart. But my main goal is to keep progressing and just enjoying, each day. And I know not every day is going to be easy. And I know I have a long road ahead of me, but isn't that what life's all about? It's all about a journey. It's all about trying to have fun. And I'm somebody that does not like to sit still. So here I am, day one, 75 hard, my redemption run. Yes, I failed last time, but I didn't give up. I kept going. And I think that's the message I hope that you can take from this is that you can restart, you can finish strong, you can pivot whenever you want. I'll be documenting it just like I've documented everything else, like I did with Catch 75 and all the others with the weekly updates, physical changes. Maybe you'll see my progress photos. We shall see. You'll see the messy middle. But I'm gonna also be sticking to some of my tips and tricks for using GLP-1 for weight loss because I love doing those videos. But as I said before, taking a GLP-1 is another tool in the toolbox. But the fact that I am still enjoying my weight loss journey, my body recomp journey, over 2 years in, I think is a testament to that life-changing medication because it has allowed me the freedom to do, these challenges. Wake up each and every day motivated to just do better, be a better version of myself from the day before. And if you've ever quit something, I hope you know it does not define you. What matters is what you do next. And this is my next. And I don't know if you saw it when I showed this band, but I have my things on it. One says manifest and one says in my error. I want to keep these on for words of wisdom. If you haven't heard about the Little Words Project, I'm sure you have. Check them out. Oh my God, I have so many of their bracelets. I also have some customized. I give them as gifts to others when they do, like something good, or unfortunately a cancer diagnosis and they need encouragement. But I really hope at the end of this, I can get one that says 75 hard on it. Yep, it sounds like I'm gonna do this for the bracelet. It's kind of like, you know, when you sign up for a race, like a run, and you're like, oh, what's the shirt and medal? That's why you run, right? Is that just me? Oh, okay, whatever. But if you're starting, you know, restarting, or just try, I think, as I tell myself, to stay consistent. But if you are restarting something or you're progressing on something, comment below. I love to hear from each and every one of you. We're going to have such a fun ride ahead of us. I can't wait to share this with you. I can't wait to say, I don't want to think too far ahead. I can't wait to say, this is my last day on 75 hard. So we shall see if we get there. Not going to overwhelm myself. Already have some things mapped out for the next 4 weeks. Keeping it simple, keeping it, you know, just good structure, trying to build some consistency. And finally, I have a lot of my work under control, even though it's crazy busy, somewhat chaotic. I know that I can fit this into my day without even disrupting my social life, my personal life, and nothing. I'm so excited. But I will catch you in my next video, where I can't wait to tell you, you know, how I'm doing and what day I'm on and what my scale says and everything that I've learned. And we shall see what happens in the next 75 days, but I'll catch you in the next video. Bye.